Hello बच्चों. So let's read the question. The question says match the columns and find out the correct combination. First column में हमें joints दिए हुए हैं. First is the ball and socket joint. Second is hinge joint. Third is pivot joint. Fourth is gliding joint and fifth is saddle joint. Second option में second column में हमें दिया है first knee joint. Second between the humerus and pectoral girdle. Third is between the carpals. Fourth is between the atlas and axis. एंड फिफ्थ इज बिटवीन द कार्पल एंड द मेटाकार्पल ऑफ द थंब. तो सेकंड कॉलम में हमें एग्जांपल्स दिया हुआ है, इन दोनों को हमें मैच करना है. सो द की कॉन्सेप्ट फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज joints. Joints are basically the most essential for the movement of the body, and joints, they are basically the point of contact between bones or between bones and cartilages. Into three major structural forms. First is the synovial joint. Second is the cartilaginous joints. And third is the fibrous joints. Synovial joints में there is a fluid filled cavity between the articulation of the two bones, which is called the synovial cavity. इसमें एग्जाम्पल आता है बॉल एंड सॉकेट जॉइंट का, which is present between humerus and pectoral girdle. Second is hinge joint, which is the knee joint. Third is pivot joint, which is between the atlas, the first bone of the vertebrae, and axis. Gliding joint between the carpals of hands, and last is saddle joint between the carpal and metacarpal of thumb. Cartilaginous joints में the bones involved are joined together with the help of cartilage. होता है joint between the vertebrae in the vertebral column, which gives only limited movement. Fibrous joints are basically present in the skull bones. They are called fibrous joints because ये joints जो होते हैं, they are connected to each other. The bones are connected to each other with the help of fibrous connective tissue. And which does not allow any movement. यहाँ पे कोई भी movement allowed नहीं है. So coming back to the question में सबसे पहले दिया हुआ है ball and socket joint. So जो ball and socket joint होता है वो present होता है between the humerus and the pectoral girdle. It is a type of synovial joint. So ball and socket joint between the humerus and the pectoral girdle. A is matched to 2. Second होता है hinge joint. Hinge joint जो होता है, it is the knee joint. It is also a type of synovial joint. The knee joint is the hinge joint. So B का हो गया 1. Third is the pivot joint. Pivot joint is between the atlas and the axis. It is also a type of synovial joint between the atlas and axis. So C का हो गया 4. Gliding joint is between the carpals. Gliding joint जो होता है, it is between the carpals. So D का हो गया 3. And saddle joint is between the carpal and the metacarpal of the thumb. So between the carpal and the metacarpal of the thumb. So E का हो गया 5. So A2, B1, C4, D3 and E5 is present in the first option. So the final answer for this question is option A. Hope you understood well. Best of luck.